Tonight, the investigators on Local 4 dig into a case that's been haunting Washtenaw County for more than 30 years. Beverly Wyville dropped her son off at school and was found murdered just hours later.
That was 1989. Now, this man, Buster Robbins, is headed to trial accused of her murder. Erica Erickson, one of the investigators on Local 4, spoke to the lead detective.
Yeah, Detective Austin Pearson with the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office. He wasn't even born when Beverly Wyville was killed, but now he is the lead detective on the case. And he, believe it or not, is still asking for your help. Take a look.
For nearly 35 years, her case sitting cold. Now the man police believe is responsible, detectives not hearing his name until 2024.
Buster John Robbins.
It can be extremely frustrating.
Especially this cold case, and there's this family that's just waiting.
From what I understand, that there's pretty damning evidence and that it's pretty certain, but I guess for me, until that guilty verdict is heard, it won't be done for me.
We're trying to get him answers as soon as possible, but at the same time, we also want to make sure.
September 18th, 1989. Detectives learning Beverly Wyville, a 30-year-old mother from Canton Township, had dropped her 12-year-old son, Dale Swanson, off at school around 8:15 that morning.
From there, she went to a park nearby, Griffin Park in Canton.
Only 4 or 5 miles away, police say Wyville, recently separated from her husband, decided to get some extra sleep in her car. But just after 10 a.m., a 911 call coming in from Superior Township.
There was a passerby who was driving and saw a body on the road.
Detective Pearson says Wyville's body, found near Goffredson and Ford Roads, was lifeless. A man with a blue Chrysler New Yorker with a white top seen speeding from the scene.
It wasn't until they were getting ready to life flight her out by helicopter that they noticed she had been shot.
And it wasn't until the autopsy, Pearson says, that detectives learned she'd also been raped. Canton police later discovering Wyville's car abandoned in the park.
Keys were in the ignition, purse was still in the car, and shoes were also still in the car.
From 1989, detectives working behind the scenes, and in 2022 sending old DNA to Otherman, Texas for genealogy testing. And by January of 2024,
they were able to point us to Buster John Robbins as a possible match.
A 69-year-old man from Elmont, no known connection to Wyville until now.
Didn't seem like he had much police contact at all, and he was just under the radar.
Wasn't he a reserve officer around that time?
Yes, with Macomb County.
Investigators watching him for weeks, and in September of 2024, testing a straw tossed in his trash. DNA pulled from that straw matching DNA found inside Wyville.
He should have come forward and mentioned that he had relations with her.
The defense is saying it's his DNA. That doesn't mean he killed her.
You don't get to just pick and choose what evidence you want. Because he lied about having sex with Beverly Belfort sometime prior to her death doesn't make him a killer.
In March, a judge determining there was not enough evidence to send Buster Robbins to trial for murder, but a judge in a higher court overturning that decision.
We obviously believe that he was the one that killed her. There's lots of evidence that points to him not only being involved in this incident, but possibly other criminal activity.
All right, back out of here live. Now, we did receive a statement from Robbins' attorney, Tim Turkelson. He says, quote, Buster Robbins did not kill Beverly Wyville, and any rational view of the evidence proves that. We look forward to defending Buster's innocence, and it is our sincere belief that Beverly's family deserves better than the investigators' continued focus on the wrong man. All right, even though Buster Robbins is heading to trial, again, investigators are asking anyone out there, if you knew Beverly Wyville or you knew Buster Robbins back then, and if you know Buster Robbins now, please give them a call. They're looking for any information you may have. There is a tip line available. We have that at clickondetroit.com. And if you'd like to look at more cases that prosecutors say Buster Robbins may be tied to, include Paige Runkoski, who disappeared back in 1990, and some alleged crimes against him involving his wife. We again have those details also at clickondetroit.com. Reporting live, Erica Erickson, Local 4.
You know, Erica, sometimes in these cases, time allows people to perhaps have the guts to come forward and share more information? From talking to some of your sources in your context, do they think that that could be the case in this particular situation?
That is exactly it. You know, if you look back then, if you look back at 35 years ago, a lot of this documentation is gone. They've been purged. They weren't even saved. And now, you know, witness recounts, they're not as good. So maybe that old photo of Buster Robbins, maybe someone will say, wait a minute, I remember something. Or maybe that old picture of Beverly Wyvil, I remember something from back then. Any information that could open a floodgate of more information.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate your work, Erica.